Hi guys, hope you're all well, hope you're all keeping safe, that usual, and Ramadan Kareem to all those of you who are fasting, and if you're not, carry on eating. Hope you're all doing well and stay safe to everybody. Okay, so like I said, there's me right there in the corner jumping up and down happily for you guys. Hope you're all in a good mood yourselves. Okay, so for today's session, you're going to need a pencil, paper, and some color pencils. So before you get started on the main lesson, I was just going to talk a bit about how you feel today. What I want you to do is draw a picture of how you feel and write a sentence next to it explaining why you're in that mood today or why you feel that certain way. So I've put up I've got some emojis, and then under it it's got the feelings and emotions. So we've got angry, happy, sad, depressed, motivated, scared, bored, anxious, shocked, tired, surprised, excited, worried, hungry, frightened, upset, embarrassed, in love, nervous, sick, hurt, frustrated, confused, and shy. I read them all out for you guys just in case. What we need to do is draw a picture and write down how you feel and why you feel like you're in that mood today. What's caused you to be in that mood, or what's the reason for you to be in that mood. Pause the video for a good, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. It depends on how much you like drawing. And then, write it down. Get your feelings out on paper. If you want to show it to somebody, you're more than welcome. You can send us a photo. And if you want to keep that to yourself, then that's also your choice. So pause the video for 3 minutes and then 3 to 5 minutes, and then continue your learning. Good luck, guys. Okay, so for today's session, we're going to understand the importance of online safety. Since you're all at home and we're doing quite a lot of things online, I think it's quite important that we understand the importance of online safety and how to keep ourselves safe online, because everything for now has become online, and I know that most of you guys are having a lot of access to the internet on your phones, iPads, computers, laptops, anything you have. So it's very important to keep ourselves safe, as you guys are very young, and you sometimes people can take advantage of the fact that you're quite young. So today we're going to learn a lot about how to keep yourselves safe online. So what I want you to do right now is write the date and underline both like we do in school, and then we'll move on. Once you've done that, get ready to start learning. Okay, so the big questions. What are the risks of using the ICT or the internet? These are the questions I want you to consider throughout the learning, and then you're going to learn at the end the answers to the following questions and how we can keep ourselves safe. So what I want you to do is, before we start, I want you to brainstorm, like jot down 3 bullet points of what the risks are when using ICT, and then how we can keep ourselves safe. Down 3 bullet points to each to see what you already know. If you don't know any, that's okay as well, because at the end of the lesson you'll be able to bullet point quite a lot of things under both these questions. So pause the video for say a minute and start bullet pointing answers to these 2 questions. Like I said, if you don't know it, it's okay. You can just continue with the video and you'll learn a lot today about the following 2 questions. Hopefully you've written 1 or 2 bullet points. If not, that's okay. So we're going to move on to the internet and you. The internet is an amazing, source. We go online on our TVs, computers, laptops, tablets, game consoles, mobile phones. We use the internet for quite a lot of things in this modern day time. What you're going to do is on your sheet, I want you to create a mind map, like a spider map, of the things you use the internet for. What do you yourself use the internet for? Whether it's on your laptop, on your mom or dad's phone, your iPad, whatever it is that you use, what do you use the internet for? You've got pause the video for a minute, have a think, and then write down a few things you use the internet for, and then we can move on. Okay, well done. Okay, so now I've just given you a few ideas of what people use the internet for. Okay, so you might use it for other things. These are a few ideas of what people use it for. Online shopping. I know a lot of you guys use it for gaming, socializing, so like Facebook, Instagram, entertainment. People can watch movies on it, and work. Like right now, we're all on the internet doing work from home, and then a lot of people on a daily basis work from the internet, even when it's not quarantine, just like now. So these are just a few things that people use the internet for. You use it for different things, like you pointed out. Well, that could be added more. Not saying these are the only things people use it for, but these are some ideas of what people use the internet for. So let's get started. Risks online. Using the internet has become part of our everyday life for many people. When we go online, we can learn things, have fun, and chat to our friends. However, just like other aspects of our everyday lives, using the internet does come with some risks that we need to be aware of. Using any device for a long time is not considered good for our health, our eyes. Looking at our mobile phones, tablets, and laptops at bedtime is not good for our health either. The light from the screen stops our brains from getting ready to sleep. Phones are expensive but easily broken or lost. Use a phone case if possible and a screen protector to keep them safely in a pocket or bag, and don't take them out if you don't need them. It is important to set a passcode on your phone so that others can't get into it. If you lose it, you must tell a grown-up if you lose your phone so they can report it as lost and stop someone else from making calls or sending texts from it, as well as being able to access all your photos and private messages and stuff. It is tempting to spend a lot of time on a mobile phone, but still need to limit screen time, even if it's a small screen. Being a responsible internet user also means being aware of how the information we see is presented to us. Not everything we see or read online is accurate or true. For example, we might type a question into a search engine to help us with our homework. It is important to remember that the top answer might not be the best answer, it might be an advert. Another example is knowing that certain adverts are cleverly selected for certain people. You might see the links to other sites that might interest you, but remember that you didn't find those sites, they found you, so they may not be trustworthy. There are some things online that are not suitable for children to see. When you use the internet, we are unsure as to what messages, adverts, images, or videos might pop up on our screen. Sometimes we see something that upsets, worries, scares, or confuses us. Having child restrictions on in school and at home can help prevent children seeing things they shouldn't be seeing. So in school you've got quite a lot of things that are inaccessible. That's for safety reasons, because it's either harmful for you or it's not suitable for your age. Sadly, online bullying or cyberbullying is also another risk that people face on the internet. Some people can be very unkind and post mean comments or threats on the internet. Often people decide to bully others in this way as they think it's anonymous and they won't be able to get caught or in trouble. This isn't true though, and you should always tell someone if this happens to you, just as you should tell someone about it in any form of bullying like you'd experience face to face. So, like you do when something happens in school, you come and tell an adult or a teacher. That's the same thing you should do online. If somebody says something unkind to you, something you don't like, or something you're uncomfortable with, you must tell an adult. Connecting to others online can be more risky than you might think. When we chat to others on the internet, typing messages or speaking to them through a headset, we are trusting that they are who they say they are. But do we? Unfortunately, not everyone can be trusted, and some people might pretend to be your friend when they're not. It is risky to share certain information online. We can never be sure who's accessing our information and what they will do to it. Once you've posted a comment, photo or video, we can never really get it back because you don't know who's saved it, downloaded it, and where it's gone. Before we can delete it, someone else may have copied it or shared it. Okay, what I want you to do is pause the video for 15 seconds and answer the follow-up question for me. What springs to mind when you think of the phrase stranger danger? You write down the answer on a piece of paper, or you could tell an adult that's around you. What is stranger danger? Okay, well done. So stranger danger means somebody who's a stranger. Okay, a stranger is always danger on the internet. Okay, someone you don't know can be danger. Not always, but it can be. If you don't know anybody, you don't know who they are, you don't know what they're capable of. So a stranger is always a danger. Don't ever think they're not. If you don't know them, they're a danger to you because you don't know what they're capable of, you don't know what they could do, and you don't know what their intentions are when talking to you. There are lots of things we wouldn't tell a stranger if they approached us on the street or in the park. What should you never tell a stranger? Why shouldn't you believe a stranger if they say they can give you a lift, help you, or show you? Why wouldn't you tell a stranger who approached us on the street or in the park our name, address, telephone number, or the school we go to? We mustn't share any information, whether it's personal or any sort of information, with a stranger online, especially your personal information, like your name, address, telephone number, your mom's name, your dad's name. If an online stranger asks you for information or photos and asks you to meet up with them, you must tell a trusted adult straight away. If you're in school, you can tell a teacher or any adult you trust, but because now everybody's at home, it's very important to tell an adult in your household, whoever you're comfortable with, but it's very important, especially if you feel unsafe. Even if you don't feel unsafe, you feel like it's okay, you should still let an adult know who's talking to you and exactly what they're saying to you if you think it's inappropriate. Speak out. Remember, it is very important to speak out and tell a trusted adult at home or at school if we are ever concerned about something that has happened or that we've seen online. Reporting what has happened won't mean that you're in trouble. It will mean someone can help you and report what has happened to the police if necessary, because sometimes you might not realize the seriousness of what is happening online, or people contacting you online, or what's being shared online, but it can be a lot worse than how you might see it. So it's very important to always report something that's happened, especially if you're uncomfortable with it. Speak out about anything online that worries you or upsets you. If you can't speak to, brother, sister, mom, or dad, try speak to, another family member, somebody you're really comfortable. But it's very important to say it. Don't hold it in thinking it'll go away, or it'll stop, or this person will stop, or they'll eventually leave me. It's very important to speak up, and an adult can help you in the correct way. Okay, so your task for today is you're going to create a poster, okay? And on your poster, I want you to draw and write about all the things you need to do to keep yourself safe whilst using the internet, okay? And draw pictures of all the things that you've learned. You can add if you've got other ideas in your head that wasn't covered today, you can add those as well. Try to make your poster as interactive, not interactive, sorry, but I try to make your poster full of pictures with writing. We want you to send us photos of these posters so we can then post it on our Grange school website for all the other year groups to see, in case they haven't done online safety. And you in as year 4 can now be helping the rest of Grange Primary School stay safe by creating your lovely posters with lovely drawings and writings to grab their attention. Okay, so draw. Your poster is your way. If you find it hard to write, just draw. But I know who can write and who can draw and who's capable of what. So try to challenge yourself, guys. And then once you've done that, I think it'll be quite nice to write an acrostic poem for online safety. I've got an example at the bottom for you over here. And then you could do it for online safety on your poem. Good luck, guys. Send over all the lovely work that you do. I'm really excited to see these posters that we see, so then we can post a few of them on the Grange website for all the other year groups to see, to help everybody stay safe on the internet at this point of time. Good luck, guys, and see you guys soon.